Hello everybody and welcome to part 61 of this car rebuild series on my 2003 Jaguar S-Type 4.2 V8 Sport. With the right and left hand front suspension out of the way, I can now attempt the subframe. Unlike the rear one, the front subframe is attached directly to the frame rails without any dampening elements in between that could be changed out. Nevertheless, I will unbolt it to be able to remove the corrosion, especially on those bolts, as well as from the area here at the front and also here at the rear, where obviously the engine mounts were leaking. On both sides there's one bolt at the rear and another one at the front that has to be undone. I will start with cleaning this area here. So I can apply duct tape that will exactly tell me where the subframe was sitting. I think this is essential to keep up suspension geometry. There is a bolt head exposed underneath the car, size is 18mm hex, and a bigger nut here on top that can't be accessed very well because of the brake lines here in the way, and I suspect this nut to be welded onto this plate, so I will try to undo this bolt from underneath. Yes, it's coming loose. Applying penetrating fluid here in between these mating surfaces made it go. And here's our bolt that seems in a quite good condition. Before doing the same on passenger side, I'm gonna secure the subframe using a jack stand. And of course the power steering pump that's resting here on top has to get out of the way, as well as this cooling line that's still attached to a wiring harness. We'll try to get this unplugged. Yes. And finally, the steering fluid cooler is still connected to the steering assembly. I will have to detach all those parts later, but there's another connection to the frame rail, but that's only a zip tie, and I will cut this with my Stanley knife. Voila! And now up to the second front subframe bolt, I will apply the penetrating fluid at the exact same position between the bolt head and the subframe. Let's give it a try. Not yet. Yes, it's starting to move again. No idea where the water here is coming from now. And bolt number 2 is out as well. Obviously they applied red glue onto this bolt from the factory, and that explains why it was very difficult to get this started. Removing the nut on the other side should now be simple. Just found a little bolt I lost here inside sometime. Let's try this with some pliers. No chance. I think I have to cut these two brackets open another time. Now up to the rear bolts. Those are only accessible from underneath the car, and head size is 15 hex. I again tried with lots of penetrating fluid. Oh. No problem here at all. And actually the other side of the bolt is visible from inside the wheel well. Underneath tons of dirt. Nevertheless, I will try to apply penetrating fluid here as well. This doesn't sound healthy at all. Oh, unfortunately here it happened that the nut, the counter holding nut, turns with the bolt and again damaged the sheet metal here inside. Nut size is 24, but unfortunately this requires a deep socket here. And I don't have one in this size on hand. Luckily I have one. That's out of the kit I purchased for the nut at the rear of the automatic transmission. I guess it's better to try it the other way, because these metal parts are far more solid. That's gonna be a never-ending story, with the bolt still sticking that much through the nut on top and all the threads rusted. Again, not the way to go. I'm already, I guess, 25% through this bolt. I've cut it almost half through the bolt now. Two-thirds almost now. try to break it loose. Well, break it actually. One more time. Okay, that's it. Now I should hopefully be able to pull the one bolt out towards the top. And here it is, together with this sturdy nut welded onto the plate that again scratched all the sheet metal inside the wheel well. Now I know how to attempt the remaining bolt on driver's side, undoing the nut just a few turns until the lower portion is a little bit exposed, and then cutting through the bolt using this special tool. Unfortunately, there's not enough time left to do this today. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up or maybe even subscribe to my channel. See you back next week. Goodbye.